Hello, everybody, and also Murphy's Magic. I want to thank Bo Creamer for actually allowing me to teach this on his server, on the Murphy's Magic server. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into the studio performance. So, I'm going to take out 3 cards. And we have an ace in the middle, 2 kings. And have you ever heard of the game before? It's just a scam-based game, as you can see. Now, where would you say? Spectator would say at bottom. That would be correct. We're going to retry again. We're going to do it really fast. I want to see if you can actually catch on. Out of all these 3 cards, where is it? You might say middle, right? If you would say middle, then would have been the ace. If you would say bottom, would have not been it. It would have been here, not been it. So maybe I'm going too fast. I'm going to place the ace face down, like that. And counting them off like this. See? No funny business. Here, and out of all these cards that I showed you, was it face down or face up when I displayed it? Let's say the spectator says face down. I'll show them the 2 kings, and when they say face down, it was actually face up. And that's it. That is the 3-card Monte routine. Now, let's get into the explanation. Here's the explanation for phase 1. All you need is just regular cards, no gimmicks. So, what you're going to learn is a modified Elmsley count. That's right. Instead of doing this and placing it on the bottom like that, it actually won't look as good because you want a clean display of the ace being here at the bottom, being like this, then being able to square it up like that. So, how do you do it? So, you're going to peel off 1 card like you normally would with an Elmsley count. Your middle finger is going to contact that corner and kind of clamp it there. Now your thumb is going to scoot all the way so that it reaches this hand. And with this hand, that has this, you can throw it on, and then you have this clean display. You can do another way, which is thumbing it off. Thumbing it off, and then doing that. Either way, those actually work. So once again, slow motion. It would be peeling 1 off, lifting the middle finger right there, pushing this all the way, here, display, and square up. All you gotta ask your spectator is it either top, middle, or bottom. Obviously, they're gonna say bottom, and you're gonna say you're correct. And that is phase 1 of the 3-card Monte routine. Phase 2, you're actually gonna do this face down, and it's a normal Elmsley count. So the first time you go by, you're just gonna do single, 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 single. Second time around is going to be a packet of 2, and then single. Then you can just cycle back and forth if you want to, or just keep on doing single, single, single. So it could be like this. Now, there's three things. One of three things may happen. If the card is on the bottom and they say bottom, just show them that they got it correct right there. Now, if the ace were to be in the middle, and if for some reason they say it's the middle, you're going to do a pinky pull down. Your hand is going to be like this. Now, what's going to happen is that this card is going to go forward, and you're going to release the card with your pinky like that so that it pops. And at the same time, you're going to spread this. And at the same time, you're going to be angled down. So it's a really, really visual moment. It should be done fast. It shouldn't be done like this, or else it's not gonna look good. The visual moment is angle down and showing it's not it. If they would say top, would not have been it. If they would say bottom, would have been it. Let's go over that again. So pinky pull down, angle down, get ready to spread, the card goes forward, and when it's about to reach the end, release your pinky automatically so you get that snap. And that's what we want. We want that snap. Or you can do it a little bit slow, but not too slow. But make sure it seems like it comes from the middle. And if they, for some reason, say top, you're just going to execute a double lift. All right. And then say, if you would say middle, would have been not it. If you would say bottom, would have been it. So yeah, that is phase 2 of this routine. Phase 3 is another visual. Now, if they haven't catched you yet, then you're going to flip this card face down. And same procedure as we did with the first phase. Modified Elmsy count, lift up your middle finger, clamp down, push this all the way, and here. Now, this is the display we want at the moment. Now, you're going to close up, and as you're going to close up, you're going to catch a pinky break right here. Now, your angle is right here, and a lot of these angles are up front and nowhere else. And as you come over, all you're going to do is you're going to do a half pass. But try to do a half pass and try to minimize the finger movement as much as you can. So here, let's do it without the cards. You show it forward. Your hand goes forward to show the 2 cards. And then just practice that. Practice to a point where you actually minimize the amount of finger movement going on. Let me riffle from the back. You can transfer to pass break. Here's an exposed view from underneath. Here, as I show, I'm actually going to show the back of the kings to hide this from being flashed. And then slowly but surely, it's not going to be squared up. So what you want to do is to move this down so that it squares up and so that you're left in this position. Okay, let's do that again. Transfer to pass break. You're going to do the move, and as it's right here, that's when you're going to show the back of the kings, and it makes room for the card to go around. And when you're doing the half pass, make sure not to do this. Make sure not to move your thumbs too much. You can lift this one a little bit, but not too much. Like I said, make sure to minimize the finger movement. It should look like you're just doing this and then just squaring it up. That's what the action should look like. Now, at this point, you're gonna ask them, is it face up or face down? They're gonna say face down. If for some reason they say face up, you're just gonna say, I guess you win. But if they say face down, you're just going to spread, show the two kings, and with your patter, you're going to say, at this point where you say face down, it's actually face up. It's a really good visual. Let the reactions sink in. And that is phase 3 of this routine. And here's a bonus move that I don't really see too often. So after you did the 3 phases, you're just going to show them and place the money card, supposedly, on the bottom. You're going to flip this over and show them the money cards on bottom, and 2 other kings are right here. And as you adjust and align them, you're going to riffle down and have a small thumb break. Really small, they cannot tell. I do have a thumb break, but it's really small. Riffle from the back. If I riffle too much, then they're going to see that. You want it as small as possible so it's seamless. And that should happen with this card right here. It should happen right here. And you should feel free to show it at this point. No one's going to catch you. Now, as you're going to line it up, this is what's happening underneath. You're going to line it like this. Go back and forth. With your thumb, you're going to drop the money card, but they think you're squaring it up. That's what the action should look like. And you can place it down like that. So let's do that again. Where do you actually get a thumb break? So you're going to lift this up and then catch a thumb break. Just like that. It's literally easy. You can just do this on the offbeat, which is riffling from here. Then having the thumb break there. If you have it at eye level, they know something's up. If you have it like small, then it's even in level. So that's why. That's the reason. And slow motion looks like this. Looks like you just taken the cards. Okay. Now up to full speed, it should look like this. So the money card is right here. Okay. Keep your eye on the money card. And then set the deck aside. To make this a little bit more convincing is just to take the top card and flip it over. And then place it right here. And yeah, have the money card protruding. In reality, it's just another king. They think this is the money card. But immediately, you can either do any magical gesture you want, or you can do this. I'm going to push the money card in, give it a little bit of shake, and there was actually no ace. You drop those, and you can do any cut, or the cut deeper force. Where did it go? No way. It gone right in the middle of the deck. So that's the tutorial. I wanted to keep it nice and short, so have fun and practice. Have fun with it, guys. Peace.